Hello, my beautiful besties, and welcome to another music reaction. This next man, I love his voice. It's got great emotion in his voice. Harry Nilsson. And he's got a great name as well. So it's Harry Nilsson, and this one is called Spaceman. It says it's a hit from 1972. It got to number 23 on the Billboard charts. And Ian Downey, who requested for this song, says it was one of several songs about space travel from the early 70s. I know David Bowie, of course. That's the one that I know. And it also features Peter Frampton on guitar. So it sounds like fun. Let's go check it out. The song is called Spaceman, Harry Nilsson. Here we go.
Bang, bang, shoot 'em up, destiny. Bang, bang, shoot 'em up to the moon. Bang, bang, shoot 'em up, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I wanted to be a spaceman, that's what I wanted to be. But now that I am a spaceman, nobody cares about me. Hey, Mother Earth, would you bring me back down safely to the sea? Around and around and around and around is all she ever said to me. I wanted to make a good run, I wanted to go to the moon. I knew that it had to be fun, I told him to send me real soon. I wanted to be a spaceman, I wanted to be it so bad. But now that I am a spaceman, I'd rather be back on the pad. Hey, Mother Earth, would you bring me back down safely to the sea? Around and around and around and around is just a lot of lunacy. Round and around and
The song gives me a vibe like it was made, like I'm in a weird dream. I don't know. The voice, the instruments, the vibe, it's giving like a kind of like retro sci-fi sadness. I don't know if you're getting that as well. Bang, bang, shoot them up, destiny. It's got like a kind of like playful tone to it, but I think that is just disguising what they're really talking about. It's playful, but really, I think it's probably about, disillusionment, something like that. I like the part where he says, when I grew up, I wanted to be a spaceman, welcome to the club. There were many of us, at primary school who had that, ambition. We all wanted to be spacemen and go to the moon. I also think it has an anti-war and anti-establishment vibe. I think that's probably what that, bang, bang line in the start, that's what it was all about. Talking about, the voice this time around, I like the voice, I like that layered voice. I like that falsetto kind of vibe that he has. It made him sound childlike at the same time. He had this melancholic feel to his voice. So I thought that was pretty interesting. I like that part of the song. So far so good. I'm feeling it. It's got good vibes. It's got a good mood to it. I want to hear some more, see if I can learn something more from this. Let's go check it out.
Bring me back down.
round and around and around and around and around, safe on the ground. Bring me back down safely to the sea. But
think this song, I think the Spaceman, I don't think this song is really about being a spaceman. I think that's just a metaphor, really. I think the song is about escapism. I think it's about when you were a child, you had all those dreams and you thought they were going to be like, the greatest thing for you to do. And then you grow up, right? You realize that all those things were not quite what you thought it was supposed to be. So the spaceman, as a metaphor for escapism, that's what I'm thinking. The production, if you listen to the production, right, it sounds like kind of like space rock. Is that a form of music called space rock? I don't know. But I like it, I like I think there's a cello. I think I hear a cello sound there. It's almost like you can hear orchestra playing this as well. It's got big sounds that I like very much. It's catchy. And I also spoke earlier about the fact that the singing was kind of like playful. It got even more playful when it was like singing, damn, and that went up for a while. I really like that part. I thought it was very, very catchy. I think kids will, they'll latch onto that part, definitely. The synths, the claps, the backing vocals, it all just makes it, a great sound. And it's got a commercial feel to it. It's very, very catchy. And I think this will do very well on the radio. I like it. I really like it. Let's hear some more.
Bring me back down. I'm taking just as much as I can. Around and around and around and around is the problem of a spaceman.
Fantastic stuff. I really enjoyed that. I definitely heard the cello in that, I think it's got a very, very classical vibe to it. I think it's a song, as I said, that an orchestra will play so beautifully. Because I think a lot of orchestration was going on in that music. I hear so many things, it's got a big sound. I really, really like it. Just a quick fun fact. Did you know that this guy, Harry Nilsson, was Paul McCartney and John Lennon's favorite artist? I just thought I'd drop that in. So he couldn't have done too badly. But what blew me away about this guy is he never performed live, famously. It was all in the studio. And that is just crazy. I cannot believe that. And I find that quite incredible, that a man with such a catalog never performed live. That's amazing. I don't remember any other artist that has the same claim to fame. I don't. There's a lady in the UK called Kate Bush. Very, very enigmatic artist. She doesn't like to perform live, but even she still performed live, quite a few times. So to read about Harry Nilsson never performed live, that really blew my mind, man. But anyway, great song. I liked it. I enjoyed it. It was a nice video as well. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did so, as usual, please don't forget to give the video a big like for me. Many thanks to you for that. If you found me for the first time today, I welcome you aboard. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed yourself enough to come back again. It's Harry. Stay cool, stay safe, stay beautiful in your heart and soul. And maybe I'll bump into you in space one of these days. Oh, that's a nice rhyme. See you later. Bye-bye.